plate, J.C. Ray. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score to.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot here needs to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Ryan Beasley, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Heller is there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Reds 1. Leading off the inning, Reed Fortenberry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, DeMarcus Peterson. Popped him up. Fenn will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Hickey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Hickey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 7-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Alfredo Lozano, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Eddie Fenn. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Scott Love waits on deck. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn.
Come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping into the box, Scott Love. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're on top 7-1. Troy Drennan is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Drennan.
And there's ball 2 now. Bullet back up the middle. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Juan Barrera.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Barrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
At the plate, Michael Hunt. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Barrera blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And it's a 7-2 game now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Jack Heller. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hunt on third. Lawler is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The 2-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get fouled. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lozano moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Bryce Atwood. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Beasley going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Reds 3. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Richardson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Matt Richardson.
So coming to the plate, Chad Land. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Richardson certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hunt is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Tom Fryer.
Stepping in for the Jays, Tom Fryer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Arturo Armas.
Now at the plate, Arturo Armas. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, pitcher, DJ Butler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final. Leading off the inning, Reed Fortenberry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lozano moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
DeMarcus Peterson.
Digging in to try it again, DeMarcus Peterson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Scorched to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Hickey.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Travis Hickey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 3-1 pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Ray Cole will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hickey is off at first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Pitch number 100 on its way. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Justin Powell takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Justin Crowell.
Into the box, Juan Barrera. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Reds 4. Bart Lawrence has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bart Lawrence.
Leading off the inning, J.C. Ray, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Ryan Beasley. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Alfredo Lozano. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Standing in now, Eddie Fenn. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott
Riding in once
Love.
again, Scott Love. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Three runs already home here. Two and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Heller sprinting after it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to right. Heller looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box, Chad Land. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ball hit high to the right side. At down now.
The batter, number 3. Looks good. Tom Fryer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tom Fryer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 11-4. Now in the box, Michael Hunt. He singled his last time up. One, 2 balls and a strike. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Beasley. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Carson Lawler.
Stepping in, Carson Lawler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1. Chopper foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Heller.
Digging in, Jack Heller. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In now, Bryce Atwood. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Rico Ferreira enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rico Ferreira.
Digging in now, Arturo Armas. The 3-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, pitcher,
Pablo Rodriguez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pablo Rodriguez.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, J.C. Ray. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The left fielder, number 23, Ryan Beasley.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan Beasley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Armas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Alfredo Lozano is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Eddie Fenn. Drilled down the line. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Steve Long gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 37, Steve Long.
So stepping in, Weed Fortenberry starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Fortenberry on at first, nobody out. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the
Cameron Short enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Short.
The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1.
That's in.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Joel Carrasco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. The Reds down to their last strike. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Hot shot down the line. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Toronto blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. B.J. Butler is the winning pitcher of record. Jose Rivera struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.